it's kind of the same time of year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's frustrating. Thought the series really could have gone either way. Just a couple bounces here and there, and unfortunate plays that didn't go in our favor. So, but at the end of the day, we're men and we're honest with ourselves, and we lost, and they played a good series, and but I do think that the character and compete that we showed as a group within that series.
What about the season?
Sorry?
You're making this you're talking about that series, but what about you compete and the way you guys played throughout the season when you're back?
Yeah, I mean, there's some ups and downs. It was a lot of fun and a lot of fun because it was a great group of guys in here. When that buzzer went off and we were sitting in the dressing room, after the game 5, sucked. Obviously losing, but you look around the room and there's a lot of good people and a lot of fun we had this year. Winning those games, being in a spot where we were not supposed to be in the playoffs and being 8-10 points back, and coming back and finding that was an awesome run that we had, and great for our room. And I thought you saw us really come together as a team, not just on the ice, but felt it off the ice. And obviously Patrick's got a big part in that with just him wanting to change the mindset around here, and I really think that happened. So.
Does that describe the impact from Patrick?
Like I just said, definitely with the mindset of this team and winning and believing and the passion, obviously just all of it. I think he did an excellent job coming in halfway through, and really just giving everybody confidence, that we could do it no matter what. Just the analogies and stories that he has, I felt like, I could really believe them coming from him, obviously because he's been through it, and it's not just fluff, it's all stuff, he's been through and done. And the confidence that he puts out, I think really helped our group and translated, with us on the ice. And so I think, I think everything that happens, since the day Patrick got here, I feel like our group really picked up on that and, ran with it.
What was it like having Horvat for a full season playing with him?
It was great. I thought Bo had a great year. I thought, we definitely had some stretches where, we were really playing some really, really good hockey. And, but I feel like our overall game, found a nice little pocket there. And, obviously looking to keep that rolling into next season. And, I think, obviously, playoffs are tough, and we would have liked to produce a little more. And, but obviously Carolina played a good series. But yeah, and just in terms of me and Bo, I thought, having a full year with him was great, and I feel like we really understand each other's games.
Hey, given how tight this room is, do you guys go into the off season with a little bit of nervousness about potential changes for next season?
Definitely. We've it's been 3 years now where we haven't got over the hump in the first round, and there's a high standard here with Lou and Patty, and our owners obviously putting the money and the new rink and everything. Obviously there's a standard that that they want, and I like that that just because we got to the first round or got to the playoffs, it's not a successful season per se. So obviously I want to be a part of something that has that kind of standard and wants to win, and definitely feel that with Lou and just the entire organization.
How much site you, Matt, that you got Patrick up for the training camp?
Sorry?
Does it excite now adding to that?
Definitely. I think it's just exciting to have a guy that you trust and has been through it all and understands the ups and downs. And I think, like I said, I think the biggest thing that is the confidence that he has and instills in us. So I think when we go to battle every night with a guy like that behind the bench and who's got that confidence and passion and wants to win so bad. I think it definitely resonates with our team, and I think it really helped us down the stretch.
How much is Martin and Clutterbuck?
You touched on playing with Bo, but where did your comfort level kind of sit at throughout the years it progressed on the wing, and maybe how much of it had to do with Bo?
I felt like I found a nice little pocket this year playing on the wing, just finding kind of my positioning and on the wall, and feel like certain things that you don't necessarily present itself as a centerman all the time. You're a little bit kind of behind the puck sometimes as a centerman. As a winger, you're kind of a little bit forward in the play. So I think certain things like forechecking and stripping pucks and being F1, getting pucks out on the wall, really putting emphasis on those things. I think making subtle plays sometimes that don't. I remember Josh Bailey and Ebbs and Leasy when I played with them. As a centerman, they would make little plays to me through the middle, and then after the game, I might get the credit for lugging the puck up the ice or making a play, but it's really that little play. If that doesn't happen, I wasn't allowed to carry the puck up the ice. So I feel like as a winger, I really took pride in making those little plays and getting both the puck through the middle. Getting Case or Leasy, whoever it was, a good dump in so that they could give him a chance on the puck. And I feel like those kind of things have really just become part of my DNA, I guess, within my game. So definitely felt more comfortable and found a nice little like a little pocket on the wing that I feel comfortable in.
Are you going to continue the season or anything?
I don't plan on going to Wolves. No.
How much has Martin and Clutterbuck meant to you since you've been here?
They've been great. Honestly, both guys I spent a ton of time with on the road and at the rink and away from the rink, and just two guys, a little bit different personalities. So I think both guys I would go to for a little bit different stuff, but I've definitely gone to both those guys at times for advice and help, whether it's on ice stuff, off ice stuff. They've always seemed to be just big brother kind of material for me since I came in. So I feel like there's a lot of guys in the room that have been like that for me, but I definitely think Marty and Clutter, they've meant a lot for this team and in this locker room. But to me especially, just on a personal level, they've also helped me a lot.
What would your message be to the fan base for their support all year?
They were great. Saw them down the stretch. When we started to get the ball rolling on that run, we saw them. The rink was selling out. Fans are great. They were awesome in that last game of the playoffs. I don't think I've seen UBS with that kind of emotion and energy in a hockey game. When we won, so it's nice to bring that. To UBS and. But yeah, obviously, love our fans and definitely some of the most passionate in the league. So, yeah.
When you watch the teams that are still playing right now, or the teams that finished ahead of you guys, I guess, where do you see, or do you see, the gap between where you guys are and where they are?
I think there's a fine line. There really is. You wouldn't. You might not be asking me that question if that puck doesn't hit the stanchion and we get that game tied up 4-4. Goes to a game 6 or 7 and we end up winning the series. I really thought that game could have gone either way, and sometimes in the playoffs, like I said, it's a super fine line between winning and losing. And I don't necessarily think that the teams playing are, would roll over us in a 7-game series. I really feel like we can compete with anyone in this league, and that's truly how I feel. I feel like this team can, with the goaltending, with the physicalness on the back end, and the skill we have up front. I really feel like, Carolina's a cup contending team. They got some guys at the deadline. They're making a push. And I really thought that we took them, played them hard, and like I said, that the series could have gone either way. So I don't think there's anything that those teams necessarily have that we don't. I think it's just a fine line.